Hi, I'm Heather. Welcome to my channel. For more fun, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click on the little bell to get notified when I post new videos. Today's DIY is going to be some cute wooden pumpkins. There's going to be 3 of them or however many you want in a set. So let's get started. First, we're going to take some Jenga blocks. Now, you can get some at the store Five Below. They also have them at Oriental Trading Company, which is where I got mine, and I can link that in the description. And they also sell the mini ones that I'm going to be using also, and that's at Dollar Tree. So the big ones, Oriental Trading Company or Five Below. There's other places that sell them, I'm sure, too, but those are the 2 I know about. And then the mini ones are at Dollar Tree. So it's very affordable to make these pumpkins. You're going to start by putting them together as I've been showing here. You're going to make the middle wooden block on each one stick out a little further than the sides. And this is going to give some dimension to your pumpkin. So as you can see, the sides go on. There's just one on each side. The sides are not as wide as the front and the back. You can kind of see how I get it put together there. And I have seen some other crafters making these, and I wanted to try them for myself because they're so cute. I did my layout a little different than some I've seen because it gave me a little more room on the inside opening that I could add some embellishments. So it doesn't have to be exactly like this, but you get the idea. So here I'm going to start on the smaller set. Each one uses 8 blocks. And I always use my hot glue gun. It's just the fastest and the simplest. So you could use wood glue if you'd like also. But hot glue gun is just fine. So you can see you're just making a smaller version of the big one. And for my sets, I decided I wanted to make 1 large and 2 of the small ones. You could do 2 large and 1 small. You could do them all large, all small, however you want to do it. I'm making 2 sets today because I'm going to be giving one as a gift. So here you can see I'm just getting everything glued together. I don't decorate a whole lot for all of the holidays. I kind of do more seasonal decorating. And I just thought these would be so cute. I can put them out, in September and have them up through October and November. So there, I'm getting that last piece on the small one. I'm crafting out in my dining room today because the heat is just too bad and it's not very cool back in the craft room today. Now we're going to paint them, and I chose this very pretty aqua color, and it's from Waverly Paint. It's a chalk paint, but you can use any kind of paint. The other paints I use on the other ones are just acrylics. I just was using what I had. Painting in fast motion here. So you can see I've got the 2 bigger ones that I made, and I did my biggest ones in this aqua color. And then I also do 2 small ones in a very pale orange and 2 cream colored ones. I just thought those colors would match good with my decor. So you can make them whatever colors would match your decor, or if you want to make them more orange, white, yellow, red, more of the fall colors that are traditional, that works too. So here you can see I'm just putting some paint on these acrylics onto this cardboard, getting it all over. Make sure you do the sides. I didn't do the bottom, but you're gonna make sure you get in all those little nooks and crannies. And I am gonna distress these, so if you don't do a perfect job painting, it's not gonna be noticeable. So one coat's all that you need. And you're gonna wanna make sure you dab some paint on the very top also, because it will show. So you can kind of see our pumpkins taking shape now. And here I have both sets all painted. I just love these muted colors. I'm really happy with them. You can see it makes a really cute little unique pumpkin shape. So now some people take a dry brush with some brown and distress that way. I prefer using my ink pad. It's a distressed ink in the color burlap. And I just love to take it on my finger. You can do it with a washcloth or something as well, but I just take a little bit and smear it on, and then I take the edge sometimes and distress the edges with it. So you can distress them as much as you want there, and then start filling them and make them fun. I used sticks from our yard for the stems, and then I did some filler with the Spanish moss, and I just kind of hot glued this in. I put the Spanish moss in first, and then that way it kind of held my stick in place so I could get it glued. And you're just going to want to arrange that Spanish moss. It gets kind of wild and curly, so sometimes you got to give it a little haircut, but it really, I just love the wildness of it. Other than the sticks and the Spanish moss, I went through my craft room stash and I found some jute. I found these little orange berries that you can see me holding there. I found some nautical rope, but I didn't end up using any of that. And I found some leaves that were left over from various artificial flowers that I've had. Here you can kind of see me poking the leaf in there. And then I also wanted some to have the little curly Q twists on them like the vines on the pumpkins do. And so I found some ends of just the fake flowers that you get at Dollar Tree or wherever. I found some stems that were narrow, and I cut those in chunks, and then I just wound the wire in a spiral shape to make a little curly Q like on the vines. And I did put those on a couple. So you kind of want to vary. Maybe some can have some little seeds and some can have the curly Q's. Some maybe can have a ribbon on the stem. And I kind of varied the couple different colors of leaves too that I used. So this one I poured I put some twine on there, and I don't know, it didn't show up very well with the Spanish moss, so you might want to take that into consideration. You can see I put in the Spanish moss and then put the twig in, kind of get everything glued in place. Because the Spanish moss is so wild and it's not very precise, it's very forgiving. It's a good way to hide any little flub ups you make when you're putting this stuff together. So here you can see I'm just gonna put a little glue on there for the leaf. I guess I decided to use a different one. It worked the best when I used two because they kind of helped hold each other up and it looked cute. I'm not going to make you watch me decorate all 6 of these, but I just wanted to show a small one and a large one so you can kind of get an idea of some different things that I put on mine. So they're coming together. I have my giant scissors with me this day. And here's the finished product. I just think they turned out so cute. You can tell they're kind of each a little different. They all have their own personality. And I'm just so excited. I'm not ready to put them out quite yet since it's only July, but I'm getting excited for fall already. I'll put these out in a few weeks and we'll start getting it festive in here. I hope you enjoyed this video today. Leave me a comment on what you enjoyed about the video and if you think you'll try these yourself. Have a good one.